Hello, I'm the Obscure Epicure. If I don't eat, I don't work. Today is the first on this channel of which I will be reviewing a television episode, preferably one from Tales from the Crypt called What's Cookin'? Airing on HBO on July 22nd, 1992, back when HBO had a creative opening as opposed to today, What's Cookin' is regarded by television critics to be one of the best, if not the best, episode written for the show. I had eaten grilled squid stuffed with vegetables, rubbery tentacles and all. In and of itself, squid is obscure if cooked in various ways, but not as the main course. So, how does one obtain slabs of steak from meatloaf? Well kids, grab your cleavers and let's dig in.
If you bury that thing in the back of my neck, you're just gonna wreck the blade. It's a real expensive cleaver. They don't make them anymore.
The episode opens with Clark Kent reading a handful of options on the menu to prepare squid at the restaurant of which had seen better days.
Maybe we need to expand the menu. Yeah, squid and a steak.
He's reading the menu to his wife, Kay Morgan, who was once a senior marine biologist until she married into the mollusk restaurant business. Apparently she had been tricked into doing so upon later discovering that the invertebrate would be the main course rather than being studied.
Squid on a stick is an even stupider idea than owning a restaurant that only serves squid.
Squid is nice and all, but maybe a little diversification would be good.
Who asked you anyway, Gaston? You're just a drifter.
Well, I know this much, that anybody can become a drifter if they try and sell somebody something that they don't want. Now, I have this recipe for barbecue.
Barbecue? Any idiot can do barbecue.
Not my barbecue.
Officer Chick Gandil later comes in for breakfast.
Well, we got your squid sandwich coming right up.
No offense, but I don't think I could stomach Squid McMuffin today.
Although he sees that Kent is a Boston Red Sox fan, Gandil prefers the Chicago White Sox instead. However, he never tells Kent this. After closing up for the night, Morgan brings Bender a plate of squid.
Let me guess. Squid.
He then asks her to come away with him to partake in his unique vision of a restaurant business.
You ought to leave and come live with me. I've got vision too, you know.
Thanks for the offer. I'll see you tomorrow.
Would you like me to walk you?
No, I'm okay. I can take care of myself. Bye.
As Kent sits alone in his darkened establishment, Chumley, the sweaty landlord, comes in and demands Kent to pay his rent.
I want you to feel free to remind me if I'm wrong. But last week, did we or did we not have a conversation in which you agreed you would deliver into my hands yesterday 3 months back rent that you owe me?
This was after Chumley had given Kent many chances, but tonight was the last straw. Of course, Chumley never tells Kent to give him the rent during the day because he had therapy sessions.
I mean, if you could just find it in your heart to give me a little more time.
I'll be back tomorrow with an eviction notice and a new set of locks. One other tiny little thing. You're one lousy cook.
Chumley leaves and Kent, distraught, comes at the landlord with a knife.
You can't do that to me! Don't you do?
Mr. Chumley. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Are you all right? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. You're crazy! I'm calling the cops! You hear the cops!
Mr. Chumley, please. You don't understand. Please, Mr. Chumley.
Bender, to protect Kent, sees this as the perfect opportunity to engage in his vision. Of course, even if the police did come after Kent, all he would have to do is put on a pair of glasses that no one would ever suspect. Back at the apartment, Ken hears a police siren but is satisfied when it drives past his place.
You still got a little room left in one of your credit cards, right? So, we take some of that money and we buy a whole ton of pork.
Oh.
Pork, it's the other white meat.
Oh, just shut up.
However, Morgan is sick and tired of his ideas and what would be getting them deeper into debt.
Look, if you were to tell me right now that you never want to see me again, I'd understand.
You're not gonna get rid of me that easily. I married you for richer or for poorer.
Probably emphasis on the latter. The next day, Morgan finds steak in the refrigerator.
Don't you have any eggs or something?
I don't know, we may have a couple left. And steaks?
Steak and eggs. Sounds great.
Bender says that he bought them to help out with her business.
I didn't want to say anything because I was afraid that you guys would tell me not to. But you know that barbecue idea that I was talking about? Well, I took the initiative and spoke with this supplier that I know, and he gave me a really good deal.
Come on, let's throw one of those babies on the grill.
I hope you like it, officer. It's been specially cured. It's a secret old family recipe.
Whatever you've got cooking on that grill smells incredible. Throw one on for me, would you? Make that 2 of them.
Destin, can I have a word with you, please? That's Mr. Chumley's handkerchief. Where'd you get it?
He gave it to me.
You're lying.
I can't believe you. I do you a favor and you call me a liar.
Hey, Gaston, is this all the steak there is?
No, there's more back here in the freezer.
Could you bring some out front for me, please?
Can you hold this door open for me?
Yeah, sure.
In the freezer, Bender reveals to Kent where he got the steak.
Killed Mr. Chumley! Yes, okay, I killed him.
Gaston, Fred, where are you? We've got customers.
This also probably wasn't the first time Chumley was killed in a freezer either.
The dog-eat-dog world out there. And we're all just different flavors of Alpo.
I don't know what the recipe is, but that's brilliant.
We must have made $1,500 today.
Wow. Well, this is what the restaurant business is like. What's wrong?
Well, you know, it's just... You don't like making money?
Gaston, you're a genius. How'd a guy like you ever end up on the streets, huh?
Well, you know how it is. A run of bad luck, and there you are.
Well, I'm going to take some steaks out of the freezer.
No, I'll do it. You and me gotta talk.
This guy's... Stop. I'm gonna call the cops.
And what are you gonna tell him? That I killed your landlord because you owed him money? Well, there's not a whole lot of motive in that. And besides, you're the one that attacked him with a knife last night. And there were lots of witnesses, all those guys that live on the street. And I wasn't even the one that cooked him. Your wife did that. So, you're gonna keep your mouth shut, aren't you, partner?
Bender tells Kent that he wants 50-50.
Partner? 50-50. That sounds fair to me. I mean, hey, I'm the one that has to supply all the meat. All you have to do is cook it. However many ways you want.
I've got a little surprise.
I'm really tired. We've been here all day. Why don't we go out and celebrate, okay?
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Maybe he had a vision.
Soon after, the business is booming. Kent and Morgan are making more money than they thought, as hungry patrons are coming through the doors to sample their savory steaks.
Dick Schwartzberg just ordered seconds.
Really?
He's a restaurant critic for the Daily Bugle. Do you know what that means? It means we're a hit. It means he loves us. It's your dream come true. It's exactly the way you wanted it.
We are all going to be filthy rich.
You know, it's not bad. Yes, we are going to be rich.
They're cannibals.
5, 56, 57. $7,857. We better start thinking about expanding. Almost $8,000. That is their best day yet. What's eating you?
Say that. You hear me? Don't say that.
Don't get you. I'm going home.
You're overreacting.
However, when they are starting to get a little low on the Chumley special, Bender suggests that they put Officer Gandil on the menu next.
He's a cop.
Why don't you just go on home? I'll clean up.
No, I'm going to clean up. I got to think. There's got to be a way out of this.
See you tomorrow.
Afterwards, Bender goes to visit Morgan at the apartment.
I didn't mean to frighten you. Do you mind if I come in for a minute?
Why?
I'm worried.
Well, it makes two of us.
I don't know what's wrong with him.
I don't know how to tell you this. He's been killing people.
What?
It's too horrible. This whole secret recipe thing, it's not mine.
Are you telling me that we've been...
What do you think he's been doing every night that he stays at the restaurant late?
He then informs her that Kent had killed Chumley.
I saw him the first time when he killed Mr. Chumley. I promised to keep his secret, but I can't do it anymore. I'm scared for him. He knows the cops are onto him. He told me tonight that he's going to kill himself. He took your gun. I'm gonna go back to the restaurant to try and stop him. It's gonna be okay.
You here? Back here, Gaston.
As usual, we're gonna do things my way.
I never put any bullets in my gun.
Nope, never. I won't let her. Thanks for the phone call, honey. He got here just when you said he would. Now, what are we going to do with him?
I don't know, he has such a big mouth.
Big mouth.
I say he died.
Grabbing Bender, Officer Gandil comes in and sees the three of them struggling.
Officer, thank God you made it. Here are the killers. They killed Chumley. And who knows who else?
Yeah. What to do? What to do?
What do you mean? Arrest them.
Yeah, I could do that, but you see, I've developed this taste. Farley's flame broiled sound okay to you guys?
Sounds pretty good to me. What do you think, Irma?
I think it sounds downright mouth-watering.
Then fire it up. I'm starving.
It's already hot.
No!
As it turns out, people have forgotten about him. They won't recognize him, call his name, or walk on by. This episode of Tales from the Crypt has echoes of the Alfred Hitchcock's hour, Lamb to the Slaughter. Everyone unknowingly is eating the savory evidence, as Kent and Bender are the only ones in on the murderous secret. What's Cookin is served to the viewer as well written and also well done. A television episode that harkens back to the days of film noir and being a mouth-watering slice of love and revenge. I'm the Obscure Epicure, if I don't eat, I don't work, and if you ever get the chance to eat some squid, at least have some with steak, preferably from a bovine near you. See you next time.
And we're all just different flavors of Alpha.